G'day mates! Today we're diving into the wild world of the most dangerous animals on Earth. Get ready for some jaw-dropping facts and thrilling encounters. We're going to meet some of the most incredible creatures on the planet, but remember, these animals are wild and deserve our utmost respect. From the depths of the ocean to the heart of the jungle, we'll uncover the secrets of their survival and learn why they've earned their fearsome reputations. So buckle up and hold on tight, because this is going to be a wild ride. Crikey, let's go. First up, we're heading into the ocean depths to meet a real beauty, but don't let its shimmering appearance fool you. It's the box jellyfish, and it packs a punch deadlier than a heavyweight champ. This little ripper might look like a harmless blob of jelly, but its tentacles are armed with millions of tiny stingers, each loaded with venom so potent it can stop a human heart in minutes. Oh, that's right, mates, one sting from this bad boy can cause excruciating pain, paralysis, and even death. It's a stark reminder that even the smallest creatures can be the most dangerous. So, if you're ever lucky enough to be swimming in their territory, be sure to give them a wide berth. Next up, we're heading to the rivers and swamps to meet a true dinosaur descendant, the mighty saltwater crocodile. These blokes are the largest living reptiles on Earth, and they're as ancient as they are impressive. We're talking about a creature that can grow over 20 feet long and weigh more than a car. And with jaws that can crush a turtle shell like a potato chip, they're not afraid to throw their weight around. Saltwater crocs are ambush predators, meaning they lie in wait beneath the water's surface, patiently waiting for their unsuspecting prey to wander too close. And when they strike, it's with lightning speed and incredible power. These fellas are the apex predators of their domain, and they've earned their place at the top of the food chain. So remember, mates, always be croc-wise around these magnificent creatures. G'day wildlife enthusiasts. We're moving on to number 3 on our list of the top 10 most dangerous animals, and it's a real heavyweight, the African elephant. Now these magnificent creatures might seem gentle, and they often are, but don't let that fool you. Weighing in at over 6 tons, with powerful tusks and a trunk that can uproot trees, they're like the bulldozers of the savannah. And when it comes to protecting their young or their territory, they can be as dangerous as any predator. Crikey, talk about a mama bear. Now, elephants are herbivores, which means they're not out there hunting zebras or anything. But if they feel threatened, they won't hesitate to use their size and strength to defend themselves. So remember, folks, respect these incredible animals, give them their space, and admire them from afar. Hold on to your hats, folks, because at number 4, we've got a real grumpy grandpa, the Cape buffalo. These fellas are tough, they're territorial, and they've got a bit of a reputation for holding a grudge. Imagine a 2,000-pound lawnmower with a bad attitude, and you're starting to get the picture. They've got these massive horns that curve outwards, almost like a set of handlebars, and they know how to use them. Now, Cape buffalo are often called widowmakers by the locals, and for good reason. They're incredibly strong and surprisingly fast, and they've been known to charge without warning. These aren't creatures to be trifled with, so if you ever find yourself face to face with a Cape buffalo, back away slowly and give them a wide berth. Remember, respect the wildlife. We're shrinking things down a bit for number 5 on our list, but don't let the size fool you. This little fella packs a punch that would make a croc think twice. It's the poison dart frog. These brightly coloured beauties might look like they belong in a cartoon, but they're some of the most toxic creatures on the planet. Their skin is coated in a poison so potent, just a tiny amount can be deadly. Now, these frogs don't actually use their poison to hunt. They get their name from indigenous tribes who use the poison on their blowgun darts for hunting. Imagine that, a tiny frog helping take down big game. It just goes to show even the smallest creatures can be incredibly powerful. So, remember, never judge a book by its cover, especially when it comes to the animal kingdom. Crikey, mates. Have a look at this beauty. The great white shark, a true apex predator of the ocean. These guys are massive, sometimes growing over 20 feet long. That's longer than a car. And they're not just big, they're built for speed and agility. They've got these powerful tails that propel them through the water like torpedoes. And their sleek, streamlined bodies cut through the water with minimal resistance. Talk about hydrodynamic. Now, let's talk about those teeth. Those pearly whites are the stuff of legends. See, great whites have rows and rows of razor-sharp teeth, and they can lose a tooth and grow a new one in just a day. That's incredible. They're opportunistic hunters, meaning if they see a chance for a feed, they'll take it. They're not fussy eaters either. Fish, seals, sea lions, you name it, they'll have a bite. Now, you might think something small and colourful like a cone snail is harmless, right? Don't let their beautiful shells fool you. These little guys pack a serious punch. See, cone snails are masters of disguise, blending in with the ocean floor, waiting for their prey to wander too close. And when they do, bam, they shoot out a harpoon-like tooth filled with deadly venom. This venom, it's not just any venom, it's a complex cocktail of toxins that can paralyze their prey instantly. Now, most of the time they're hunting fish, but there have been cases of humans getting stung too. And let me tell you, it's not a pleasant experience. So, if you're ever lucky enough to spot one of these beauties in the wild, admire them from a distance, no touching. Talk about a blast from the past. Imagine a world where gigantic creatures roamed the earth, a time when the line between myth and reality was blurred. Today, we're diving into the life of one such creature that has survived the test of time. Meet the Komodo dragon, the largest living lizard on the planet. This modern-day dinosaur is a true marvel of nature. These guys are like something straight out of Jurassic Park. They can grow up to 10 feet long and weigh over 300 pounds. Just imagine encountering one of these giants in the wild. Now, these dragons are found on a few islands in Indonesia, and they rule the roost over there. These islands, such as Komodo, Rinca, Flores, and Gili Motang, provide the perfect habitat for these formidable predators. They're apex predators, meaning nothing hunts them. They're at the top of the food chain. Their dominance in their ecosystem is unparalleled. And when it comes to hunting, these guys are patient and strategic. They don't just rely on brute strength, they use their cunning and stealth to outsmart their prey. They stalk their prey, which can be anything from deer to water buffalo. Their ability to remain undetected until the perfect moment is a testament to their evolutionary prowess. And when the time is right, they strike. Their speed and power in these moments are truly awe-inspiring. And their bite, well, it's more than just a bite. It's a lethal weapon. They've got venomous glands in their lower jaw that deliver a toxic cocktail into their prey, weakening them and making for an easier meal. And this venom causes shock and blood loss, ensuring their prey doesn't get far. They're incredible survivors, these Komodo dragons. They've been around for millions of years, adapting and thriving in a world that has seen countless other species come and go. Their resilience and adaptability make them one of nature's most fascinating creatures. Crikey! This next critter might be smaller than a croc's tooth, but don't let that fool you. Despite its tiny size, it holds a secret weapon that can outmatch even the fiercest predators. The blue-ringed octopus, found lurking in tide pools around Australia and Japan, is a sight to behold. These little marvels of nature are often hidden among the rocks and coral, blending seamlessly with their surroundings. With its electric blue rings flashing like warning signs, this cephalopod is one deadly beauty. The vibrant rings are not just for show. They serve as a stark warning to potential predators and curious humans alike. Now, you might be thinking, Steve, how can something so small be so dangerous? It's hard to believe that such a tiny creature can pose such a significant threat, but the blue-ringed octopus is full of surprises. Well, listen up, because this is important. The blue-ringed octopus carries a potent venom that can cause serious harm. This venom is a cocktail of toxins, including tetrodotoxin, which is one of the most powerful neurotoxins known to science. The blue-ringed octopus has enough venom to drop a dozen grown adults. Just imagine, a creature that can fit in the palm of your hand has the power to incapacitate multiple people with a single bite. That's right. Just one bite can cause paralysis and respiratory failure in humans. The venom works quickly, shutting down the nervous system and leading to muscle paralysis, which can be fatal if not treated promptly. Talk about a heavyweight champion in a lightweight body. Despite its small size, the blue-ringed octopus is a formidable opponent in the animal kingdom, earning its place as one of the most dangerous marine animals. But remember, just like any other creature, the blue-ringed octopus isn't out to get us. It prefers to stay hidden and avoid confrontation, using its venom only as a last resort when it feels threatened. It only uses its venom in self-defense, so if you see those blue rings flashing, it's a clear sign that the octopus feels threatened and is ready to defend itself. So, if you're lucky enough to spot one of these amazing creatures in the wild, admire them from a safe distance. Observing them in their natural habitat is a privilege, and we must respect their space. Give them their space and they'll leave you be. Remember, they are not aggressive by nature and will not attack unless provoked. Now let's move on to our final contender on the list. Stay tuned, because the next creature is just as fascinating and equally impressive. All right, We've reached the final critter on our list of the top 10 most dangerous animals, and it's a real humdinger. This one might surprise you because it doesn't have the menacing look of a predator like a lion or a crocodile. Instead, it has a broad, almost comical smile that can be quite deceiving. We're talking about the hippopotamus, a seemingly gentle giant with a surprising temper. At first glance, you might think they're just big lazy animals lounging around in the water all day, but don't let their appearance fool you. These guys can be found lounging in rivers and lakes throughout Africa. And while they may look calm and collected, don't let that fool you. They spend most of their days submerged in water to keep cool under the hot African sun, but beneath that calm exterior lies a creature with a short fuse. Hippos are fiercely territorial and will charge at anything they perceive as a threat, whether it's a crocodile, a lion, or even a boatload of tourists. Their territory is their sanctuary, and they will defend it with surprising aggression. Imagine being in a small boat and seeing a hippo charging at you with its mouth wide open. Terrifying, right? And with those massive jaws and razor-sharp teeth, you don't want to be on the receiving end of a hippo's charge. Their mouths can open up to 180 degrees, revealing teeth that can grow up to 20 inches long. It's a sight that can send shivers down anyone's spine. They can chomp down with over 1,800 pounds of force per square inch. That's enough to crush bones and tear through flesh with ease. It's no wonder they are considered one of the most dangerous animals in Africa. Now, I know what you might be thinking, but Steve, aren't hippos herbivores? Yes, they are, and they primarily munch on grass. In fact, they can eat up to 150 pounds of grass each night, which is quite a feat for any animal. And you're right, they primarily munch on grass. But just because they eat plants doesn't mean they're harmless. Their aggressive behavior is a means of survival, ensuring they have enough resources and space to thrive. But just like any other animal, they need to protect themselves and their young. A mother hippo is especially protective of her calves and will not hesitate to charge at any perceived threat. This maternal instinct makes them even more dangerous when they feel their young are in danger. So always remember, even herbivores can be dangerous when provoked. It's a common misconception that only carnivores are a threat, but hippos prove that wrong every day. Their sheer size, strength, and aggressive nature make them a force to be reckoned with. Respect their space, and you'll be right as rain. When observing these magnificent creatures, always keep a safe distance and never underestimate their potential for aggression. After all, it's their world, and we're just visitors. Well, there you have it, wildlife warriors, our top 10 most dangerous animals. We've encountered some of the deadliest creatures on Earth, from the venomous box jellyfish to the powerful hippopotamus. Thanks for joining us on this wild adventure. Remember, while these animals are dangerous, they play a crucial role in our ecosystem. Stay curious and keep exploring the wonders of nature. See you next time, mates.